Saive Al Sabah. Am I supposed to be impressed because you're the guy that everyone's been talking about? Am I supposed to be impressed with how you're supposed to be the one who's sparking a revolution and being the change that this industry needs? Am I supposed to be impressed about how you are uniquely different and stand out over everybody else that's come up in this last year and a half? I've been a part of this business long enough to know that there have been hundreds of guys like you that have come and gone. I've been here long enough to know that there have been hundreds of guys who are supposedly going to be the change that this industry needed and going to spark a revolution, but at the end of the day, cracked under pressure. You want to know how I know this, Saive? Because much like you, I used to be one of those guys. While I might not be as athletically gifted as you are, while I might not have the support and adulation of my peers like you do in this PC world that we live in now, I had to scratch and claw for everything I got. I had to scratch and claw to make my message heard. There's a reason it's been 2 years since I've been a part of Ronin Pro Wrestling. It took getting crushed by my idols that I grew up watching to realize that the world just wasn't ready for a revolution yet. It took 2 years of sitting at home with my tail tucked between my legs to realize that maybe I was too passive-aggressive in that revolution. You're trying to start a revolution off of positivity. You call yourself the child of the 8th day, and that's exactly what you are. It's a mere child. You can put your backpack of confidence on and swagger down to that ring each and every single week like you do, but I see through it, Saive. I can look deep inside of your guts and I see the insecurities that you just aren't ready to be crushed by the world that supports you. It seems lately you've been more caught up with evolving rather than revolting. So that's why September 22nd in Pembroke Pines, you find yourself across from me. I might not be somebody that you idolize, but just like they did to me, I am going to crush you. You have two choices, Saive. You can call me passionately crazy, and while everybody sits here and says that we both want the same things, yeah, that just isn't good enough. We want the whole world, yeah, but that just isn't good enough. So September 22nd, Saive, you can show up. I don't see you as much of a leader, more of a follower or a soldier. So maybe you can drink from the fountain of youth and be a soldier in the revolution. Or you can put your backpack of confidence on, swagger on down to the ring, and try and make me fear the gifted.